Well, what I mean about slow progress is if you take a look here, oh, maybe you can't see it very well. Up here, there's this little bar, and that is my realm rank. My realm rank is established based on how many realm points I've earned, and I earn realm points for killing other players. Your realm rank gives you points that you can then spend on additional skills, which make a big difference in getting more realm points and therefore more realm rank. I am realm rank 5, level 2. There's 10 levels for each realm rank. So when I get to realm rank 6, I will get a slight boost on everything that I'm doing. All my skills will get a +1 on them. And I will have had more points. So right now, if I'm in the right spot, not on the chat text, and go in here into the game and type /train and hit RAs, these are all skills that I could learn at various levels with points. I only have 2 points though, and some of these cost more. So Purge there, I have the absolute max, which some people think is a mistake. But that's why. Yep. So right now I am, can you see it here? Yes, I am in this keep right up here. And the Hibernian realm, these guys here, have come over to our realm and taken these towers here, that tower there, this keep, that tower there, that tower there. Somebody's sieging this one. It's probably them. It could be the folks from Midgard, but probably not. And my bet would be that Hibernia is actually trying to take one of our realm relics. And if I go look and see, Albion has its strength relic and its power relic. Midgard has both of its relics, and Hibernia have both of their relics. So if they came here, and I don't remember the whole process, but if they take enough of these, they could then take the relic. And then somebody has to physically carry that relic back across to their realm and to the safety of either this keep or this keep, depending on which relic it is, without getting killed. And if they get killed, then it's there for a time period just sitting on the ground, and somebody else can scoop it up. And it's a really hard thing to do. Not many players ever get a chance to do it. And certainly not people playing stealthers. They usually want people that are speed classes that can run at 40 miles an hour. You, I believe, are subscribed, so it won't matter. I'm going to run an ad break, though, just to have run an ad break. So it's there. So that's what I meant by slow progress. I'm slowly getting through this to get 1 more point, and then through it again to get another more point, and I've got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, and then I will be realm rank 6. And it's an exponential curve. So, I should turn that on. It's an exponential curve. So getting to realm rank 5 took X amount of time. It takes twice as long to get to 6. It takes twice as long to get to 7. And by the time you're going from realm rank 11 to 12, it takes as many points to do that as it does to get to realm rank 11. It's just insane. Not many players ever do it. One of the guys who watches me was able to get to realm rank 11, and he stopped. Yeah, right. Cool. 4L9. Yeah, so 5 isn't all that far away. And that'll make a bit of a difference, right? More points, etc. So, I want buffs. Oh dear, I'm out of one of my buffs. I'm going to have to go buy some. Make sure I don't have another pot here somewhere. Oh man, no. Instant healing, yes. Combined forces, yes. No endurance. No invig. Oh well. I will go out and die and then go get an invig potion when I get back there, because with all those keeps taken, it's going to be really hard to get back. Scroll that out a bit. How you doing, DAOC Donut Shop? That's Maddie, right? That's what I like about Phoenix. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time, and you will get the points eventually. Oh, cool. No, it's from a song. I can't remember who did the song. British band. And got taken over by the Chelsea football team too. Soccer team. Chelsea, Chelsea, I wanna believe. I can't remember the rest of the song or who did it. Anyway, the character in that song at one point says her last name is Dagger. At least that's the way I interpreted it. Oh, the Fratellis. That's it. That's the band. Arbaldus just showed it to me on a pad. Yeah, the Fratellis. They're a great band. No, not more singing. Amongst other things, if I did it right, I'd get a DCMA takedown for performance without permission. Besides which, I don't sing very well. I suppose I should be looking to see where the task is at the moment, quickly, before I get nailed by somebody. It is Emmenmacher, and will be done in 4.5 minutes. 5 minutes. But I need my endurance. Nobody kicking around. /U. 20 mids, 18 hibs, and 15 albs out there as stealthers. There's 77 albs, 80 mids, and 81 hibs total on the frontier. None of them evidently at Benno. I think with that tower taken, I can't just pop into Boldium. And I don't even know if I can teleport back to Renaris. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I hate it when you see a reflection on the water that really looks like it's something moving, and then it turns out to just literally be a reflection on the water. Well, I guess I can teleport to Emmenmacher. Well, boat to Emmenmacher, rather. Since there's nobody here. Dunkrochen, please. Give me a boat, lady. Ugh. Oh. Just realized I was pointed. My bot was pointed at actual Kevin's channel, not mine. Easy when I leave it running in the background all the time. Hello, Houndings. I saw that you just signed up in between my last broadcast and this one. Welcome. Thanks for following me. Am I going to assume that you are playing Dark Age of Camelot and that you're playing it on Phoenix server or live? Or that you used to play it? Or did you just sort of randomly come across me? Ah, cool. What realm rank? If you know offhand. 5.6. Ah, okay. You are ahead of me, sir. It's an awesome class. I'm not just playing an infiltrator, so I'm always going to be behind you because I mean I play her more often than anybody else, but um I am playing other classes as well, so progress is slow and, I'm heading off in all directions. Oh, you're in Hamburg. Cool. Very cool. That's a little early. I'm actually, it's kind of humbling. Thank you for waiting to tune in. I'm really glad to have you show up. Oh, and you're on Phoenix, right? It's it's coffee with Fireball. So 33% alcohol, cheap whiskey, which I can buy in a nice big bottle and which I have to go replace sometime soon. But it is good. I wouldn't want to do it with good whiskey. Yeah, now in my case, I have done no preparation here. I popped on, went to buff myself, and went, oh my god, I don't have any Invig potion. So I figured, having already buffed myself, and because the Hibs are all over our frontier, I would go out and try and get into a fight or die or whatever, and then I'll go buy some invigoration and come back however I can manage it. Plus, the realm task is here right now, so, why not get the points for participating? So how long have you played Dark Age? Well, see, I haven't tried Nightshade very high. Oh, since beta. Okay, cool. I started on day one when the game came out. um, I haven't tried Shadowblade at 50. I have one at 46 and a half, and I had one at about, I think he got to 42 or something on live. Well, he still is on live. Um, and I've never played a Nightshade all the way up. But I have to say, I mean, this is a fun class. It's fun to have all the points. I love stealther classes. But yeah, it's got a real learning curve. Really big learning curve. Who am I up against here? I don't know who they are, but they got me. Somebody else is participating there. Oh, well. Okay, now we can go buy the missing ingredient, which would help no end. Um, every pun intended on helping with end, because I need the stuff to fix my endurance. Okay. Provided I have money. Hey, I have some money. Not much, but some. Entrance. Okay, Hounding full disclosure. Oh God, yes, for ages. And the big difference between us, big difference, there's many, but one of them is I've played games. Kevin has played game. Oh yeah, no, but Shadowblade is supposed to be able to do the two-handed perf, right? Like two-handed axe or sword or something like that, and that's supposed to be their benefit. But on this server, it's been, well, nerfed apparently. The Nightshade spells, yeah, I've died a couple of times to somebody I couldn't actually hit because they were running away, turned around, they kited me basically, and then got me with the spells, which is annoying. We want Invig. I am going to try all three. No, from what I understand, I may be wrong about this, and I don't have my Shadowblade all the way up. The original mechanism for calculating the damage on a two-handed perf has been replaced here, and now it's just 1.5 times what a one-handed perf would have scored, which is cheesy. I mean, the Nightshades have their stuff. The Infiltrators have tons of points, so they can score everything up there. And the advantage for Shadowblade was supposed to be that they could do these really kick-ass perfs. And the fact that they have taken that away is annoying to me. And I'm sure it will be annoying to me when I go to finish leveling up my dude. Improved rod configuration. That will do. Yes. And we want to move that from there down to second to last page and put it on here. And then we can basically pop out of here and go back to the frontier. Yeah, so to me it sounds like I know. Do you watch Malo TV? He's also in Germany. He just switched to Shadowblade, mind you, but I did those things. Round rank 11, he was nasty as hell. And I think he's already realm rank 6 on his Shadowblade. Probably 7 by now, who knows. Okay, we need to repoison. Okay, so we're buffed and everything else, and now we probably can't go very far. Won't be able to make it out there, right? No, here. No, here. Yes. No. Oh, because of the tower there. That's not a huge jump. I'd actually do better to go by boat, wouldn't I? I would. West and across the water, sure. Get a hasten. And we did do both buffs, so we can sprint. Okay. Yeah, so I think Shadowblade got kind of rooked there, which is unfortunate for that. But I'll find out when I get there. Apparently, Shadowblades are weak early on, and get better at higher realm rank. Infiltrators are actually, I think, pretty good all the way along. Definitely, everybody gets better at higher realm rank, but apparently, Shadowblades get much better after I think realm rank 6. And Nightshades are good all the way, evenly. Boom. So, don't know if that's true. I'm going to find out. So right now I'm foolishly, in theory, playing 10 different characters. And it's actually, I'm probably going to have to swap somebody out and leave it at 10. But I do have 10 that I'm playing right now. And that means my whole effort gets kind of distributed across all of them. Oh, we got more people out there. Hello, folks. Welcome back. So, by way of a weather report here, nothing much seems to be happening in Hibernia. Nothing much is happening in Midgard. And the Hibs are all over the frontier here. I don't know if that's just a let's go raid and see what havoc we can cause, or we want DF, or if they're actually like going for a relic. Oh, and apparently they're all around Boldium too, so that's what I'm going to do, is jump off at the dock, well, jump off near Boldium. Try my luck. Oh yeah. I have really severe auto mod settings set. Sorry. Um, I don't have anybody actively moderating, so easiest way to do it is to just leave Nightbot and everything else. It doesn't matter which one I pick. Here you go. Give me a boat. Thank you. Can rebuff that and rebuff that to give them a bit more time. Definitely, Infiltrator has its advantage with all the points. I mean, I'm on a spec that is suited to lower realm rank until I get higher. So I don't have much in the way of that will do. Thank you very much. Bye. I don't have very much in the way of Grit Strike or anything like that. I've only got 21 for the PA. Oh, we could do some stealth too. What the hell? Yeah, I know. It's because I buffed on the boat and I got too busy talking. Every time I decide to save time running from one zone to another and unstealth, I, get overrun by a BG or two mid groups or something like that. It never goes well. And if I spent all those points on specking stealth and things like that, I should take advantage of it. Oh yeah, totally. Of course, I'll get here and there'll be nobody here except maybe an Al, right? Or somebody who's realm rank 11. Now, I'm still having enormous fun with this. I didn't look to see where the task realm was Mach, right? So it's going to change at some point, but probably to go to Aelin Vannon. Let's go play bridge. Actually, people like this bridge a lot. So you like Phoenix now over live? I thought I remembered live fairly well, and I went back to live when I first started streaming DAOC, and so many people said, no, you got to go to Phoenix. I switched over. And now I keep hearing things from people about, oh, yeah, well, on live it works this way. And I'm like, I don't remember that. I must have forgotten most of what I remembered. That's a terrible sentence. I must have forgotten most of what I thought I was remembering. Oh, nobody here either. Okay, well then, wait for the flip over to a new zone and then head there or something, I guess. This is the problem with me playing at this hour. Oh, my mic is further away than it should be. The problem with me playing at this hour that the majority of the population actually plays on European time, and they ain't here. Most of them are sensibly asleep, with the exception of 1 or 2 people out in the viewing audience there, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 3 people I don't know where they're from. No, 2, because I know where you're from. Where did you say? Hamburg? Hamburg, or near Hamburg. I do wish they'd put the quests back in here. I mean, there's like 1 or 2 of them for like the necklace and stuff like that, and that's it. And I really wish they'd put that back, because it's half the game, whether or not everybody enjoys all the quests. Lots of people are just PvP all the time. There's lots of people that like PvE. Just log in and casually go kill some mobs, go explore someplace you haven't been in ages or never have been or whatever. And that was entertaining for a lot of people. And that is definitely gone here. And I would like it if they'd link that stuff back in and put it all back in. I don't think they will, but I wish they would. As a matter of fact, if Broadsword ever gets off its butt and actually does produce a classic server, which I don't expect anytime soon, they'll probably have all the quests there. And that would actually be of interest to me. I mean, I'll try it anyway if they come up with a classic server, just to see what it's like. I don't think they will do it anytime soon. Well, you were there early on in the game, on live. Yeah, early on in the game, you had to go and explore all these areas, and I mean, there was no horses. You had to do it on foot, no horse routes even, at the start, and it was all new, and you can't really recover that unless they put an expansion out like they did with Shrouded Isles. Then you get new zones, and that's kind of cool. But for me, I played Midgard Percival. I was all Midgard all the time. All my characters are on Midgard pretty much. I never had anybody high level in the other 2 realms. So when I came to Phoenix, I decided, well, I'll play Hibernia. I'll give that a shot. It's like getting a whole new game. Completely familiar interface for the most part, but whole new game, because I didn't know where anything is, and I still don't know where a lot of stuff is. Yeah, there's nobody here. Chat was saying, oh yeah, there's people all over Baldium. Not so much. Yeah. Well, like I said, I started on day 1, and I'd come from, we'll just go straight north and jump off at our docks and give that a shot. I'd come from EverQuest, and there was a pile of stuff I didn't like about EverQuest. Corpse runs, amongst other things. And DAOC dealt with all that. Everything that had really annoyed me with EverQuest was addressed to some degree here. And that was quite cool, actually. I liked that immensely. Which is why it's always been one of my favorite games. So, I don't know. Yeah. I also like the attention to, semi-attention to being historical rather than pure fantasy. I never tried EQ2. I actually was thinking of doing that. Where are we? Almost there? Are we almost there yet? Hallelujah. Yeah, I always wanted to try EverQuest 2. The Elder Scrolls Online, yes. I think I tried that. But I think it was on our PS4, and I wasn't a console gamer there at all. At that point, I just had no feel for the console controller. Now I'm not bad at all because I played an awful lot of No Man's Sky, and I got used to the controller there. Now, of course, I play No Man's Sky on my computer, but I still use a controller. And it feels completely wrong to use a keyboard for that. So, who knows? But, yeah, I played, yeah. I played EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot, Star Wars Galaxies, City of Heroes, City of Villains. I think it was called Ragnarok or Ragnarok Online or something like that. I was in the beta for Shadowbane. Oh no, I tried WoW. I was in WoW in beta and for the first month. But then me and my friends all decided that WoW was too easy and we didn't like it, so we stopped playing it. I know it got better and there's tons of neat things you can do in there and millions and millions and millions of people loved it, but it just didn't do it for me. Yeah, I can believe it. I mean, they did a lot of things very right with World of Warcraft, just massively, but that's not why it was so successful, in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't like the graphics either. I wish they'd been more like this. I'm also, I like this game because I'm sort of in a medieval realm, right? It's fantasy and everything, and there's lurkeens running around and all sorts of magic and things like that, but I'm sort of in a medieval realm. When I'm in WoW, I'm in a cartoon version of that with tons of pop culture references. And that appeals to lots of people I know, but it didn't appeal to me. And the real reason, in my opinion, that World of Warcraft did so well and caused so much angst with all the other game companies is that they'd had 3 real-time strategy games. And so they introduced millions of RTS players to MMORPGs because it was all familiar, right? And they could run around in the world they've been looking down on and, you know, building towers and raiding and everything else. But no, I thought WoW just felt really easy to me. I never got really high level, so I probably never saw the really challenging stuff. I never did the big raids on dungeons and things like that. And I know that that all requires lots of coordination and effort and everything else. So I'm not actually dissing the game. I'm just saying it didn't suit me because I didn't like the way they had designed some of it. So no, I played WoW for 2 months, basically. Oh no. See, and I play City of Heroes and City of Villains, and I really want a motorbike travel power. But yeah, I would be upset if I saw a Lurkeen ride by on a motorbike in this game. Aelin Bloody Vannon. Okay. Well, I don't know. When everybody is annoyed with what you're doing, patching stuff, where are we here? We want to go, yeah, blood. Then you're probably doing a good job. When any one realm is ecstatic over what you're doing, then you probably didn't patch very well and made changes that weren't good. I missed those potions or whatever they were that they added here for a couple of days. I've started to, well, it's a bit better now, but I started to stress out my arm or something from gaming too much. And so I took a couple of days off and I missed one stream because of it. And that was right when they added this patch of things. And apparently they pulled them all, eh? Which sounds like it was a good idea. Rebuff. Re-stealth. Yeah, it seemed to me, I read the patch notes, and it seemed to me that that was too many radical changes to try and introduce all at once. Well, I think most gamers look at it like MMO gamers. Oh, I didn't know there were those. Wow. See, I read the notes and I went, wow, no, this isn't going to work. They're going to have to tone these down or get rid of them. It's too much of a change. And most gamers don't, I'm sorry to say, most gamers don't look at the overall changes to a game. They see it from the point of view of their character or their classes, which is fair. That's what they know best. But it's stupid, I think, to make really big changes. Yeah, maybe there were some TOA fans out there. Hello, PNA, by the way. AoE res? That could have some pretty profound effects in sieges and things, though, couldn't it? Yeah. Well, the problem with every one of these games that's live like that is they have to make changes to be seen to be active, to try and improve and make things more popular, and to get people to pay for their subscription. Stop running around like an idiot. That's because I'm lousy at clicking on things. Train spotting. Okay, we got this one. Every game out there that I've played has had patches foisted on it to try and address problems that weren't necessarily a problem and certainly weren't the best solution to things. And often it was because people listened to, that is distinctly a troll. I do not want to meet 5 of you, 6 of you. Stop going that way. I mean, Star Wars Galaxies had a pile of that. They had lots of bugs. They released it with way too many bugs in existence, and they needed to do something. But the patches that they released for that game, in some cases, were just like, some of them were incremental changes, and that's good. That's the way to do it. But some of them were just completely radical. Your class can no longer do, or your profession in that game can no longer do this. And they like say, what? That was a core skill, you know. And then they'd end up bringing it back again later in a slightly different form. The problem for Broadsword, too, is they aren't the ones who built the game. So, there's going to be developers who build the new stuff and design the game and have a vision of what they're doing, and they do all that stuff. And then the company gets, or the game gets sold to a maintenance company like Broadsword, who's supposed to maintain the thing, and they hire people that are going to go in and make tweaks and things like that, but they're not necessarily designers. and they're not as in touch with the code to begin with. If they went to, well, I'm trying to think of a good example, but if they went to make a change on live, or actually on Phoenix, it doesn't matter, to some mechanic that has been there forever, it would be really easy to screw it up, because it may not be all that clearly written. It may not be all that clearly connected to all of the various areas of the game that it impacts, and you make one little change in one spot, which you think is going to affect the whole thing, and then some other area of the game, which some developer needed to do something, he said, well, I could just take this value, it's never going to change, and based his code on that, is suddenly everything's going to fall apart. Well, this is no good. Where are we on the map? We are down there. Oh, look. There was a lurricane there. Come on. This is not going well. Whoa. Yeah, I think so. TOA was a huge mistake. Almost everybody agrees with that. Why are you doing that? Why? I didn't catch her quick enough and she got me. And was sitting somewhere close by here, because they were making the noises. Moz. Couldn't watch. Had to hide your head. It's that bad. Nicolas Cage, misspelled. A Reaver. Okay. It didn't go well at the start. Now, why is that? That's why. Did have something working, didn't use it. So, that was justified. What? No, don't tell me that crap. Come on. Okay, back to the store. Uh-huh. I'm actually gonna have to figure, maybe there's one in the account vault. Yeah, that won't do it. I'm out of the magic buff potions. What does this one give me? That's level 10. I don't think that one will do. I bet you a stack of that isn't worth it either. If you could, that would be greatly appreciated, because I don't think I got enough money on me to actually go buy another one. So thank you. PNA. Oh, hey, there's tons of you guys out there now. Hello, welcome. case you haven't seen it, and since I'm just standing here anyway, this is who I'm attempting to play at the moment, Houndings. So, the problem is I'm not playing all those characters because the Scald isn't templated, the Mini isn't templated, and I have to go do a whole pile of farming on the Necro, who is templated, and have not. Distracted by too many other things, I think. Want me to jump into Camelot there, PNA? Come on, dude. Wake up. I'm in the lot. Dazzled by the big city. Since I... Oh, man. What have I done? Oh. I don't know what I've done to my arm other than just maybe over gaming. It's entirely possible, but... Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 bots on my channel right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of whom I didn't... Actually, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 8 bots right now, but 5 of them I didn't invite. I have no idea why they're here. And the funny thing is, Twitch just deleted 7.5 million bot accounts. Which shows you how many there were out there. And it's still curious to me as to why they show up. I have 3 of them in there because I registered to have them included, right? The one for Stream Elements and Nightbot, which both moderate things here, and Own 3D is there because I use their overlays. All that stuff on the bottom of the screen there. That's Stream Elements. Oh, and hello again to Ferp too there. I saw you saying tough little guy there. Welcome back. It's kind of dead right now. Task Realm. It is Aelin Vannon for the next 7.5 minutes. And I don't remember where it goes after that. Oh, yeah? What was happening in the BG? I didn't know anything was happening. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, thank you. Thank you very, very much. That is essential. Sure. What's up? Oh, thank you. Now, where did I drop those? Right there. Boom. To here. Shortcut to here. Thank you very, very much, PNA. I really appreciate that. Oh, man. Okay, that's one I've got to fix. It blocked DAOC Donut Shop saying lots of three-way Zergen. That's, yeah. Well, no, I really appreciate that, but I need to go and do my due diligence and hunt. Go farm for a ton of stuff. And I keep not doing that. That's not good. Okay, I probably need to repoison. Me with my mere 3 sets of weapons, as opposed to some people. And then what is actually happening out here? Can we get back to here now? Oh, good, we can. At least that far. Yeah, and then just boat up. Boom. Let me out. Okay. Right, that way. It's kind of funny how, I mean, I failed there to do this, but it's kind of funny how in a game like this, you can become so familiar with an area, it's like it's a place you've actually been. So you know, oh yeah, come out the door, turn right, go that way, and you're there. I failed to do that in this case, but there's lots of games where I know, you know, this zone or that zone, particularly City of Heroes, so well, it's like I've been there, and of course it doesn't exist. But the game is good enough to fool the brain into treating it the same way it would a real location. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, hello. Are you coming out to the frontier? Blood Mirror will do, because we're jumping off anyway. Ah. This is when it'd be nice to be a nightshade. No, not gonna happen. Yeah. I don't know what I have on these here. I wonder if they're all... All my weapons are crafted ones, right? Okay. That's worth keeping in mind. Now we will quickly rebuff. Hit that. Go back to stealth. And repoison the first two, because I don't think I switched weapons at all. Well, I'm going to jump at Benno. And then take it from there. Although there's been nobody there, there has to be somebody show up at some point, right? Done. Okay, don't need that. Oh yeah, /U. 70 albs, 68 mids, 59 hips. 12, 12, and 16 respectively. So more nightshades out there than anything else. Still, it's only 28 potential targets for stealthers. For me as a stealther. Not a lot. Oh well, slowly climb. Refine. I was just, yeah. Right. Okay, once around the bridge to see if anybody's there, and then off to refine, I think. Nah, just off to refine. Oh, hello. So, refine. Brushing my brain off a little bit. I guess I want to get off at Dundaben. There. So why not, you know? PNA, how is Friar as a solo class? Well, you should have brought a stealth button. Okay. I have you down as having tried every class in the game. That's probably not true, but probably pretty close. How about right here? Oh, well, that's where it drops us off anyway. No. Hello, Sonati. Oh, cool. Glad to hear that. If one of you guys wants to run towards the enemy, go ahead. I'm just gonna make sure I read this all there. Oh, no problem. I'm very glad to hear it. I'm sorry you can't stay long, but yeah, I really had fun on Necro. And it's I mean, it's pretty straightforward mostly, but yeah. Yeah, I found that with Bone Dancer is just really simple in SUP and kind of boring that way. And the Necro setup has a lot more power to it, I think. We could unstealth and run with our bait. I'm not used to running unstealthed at all. Why am I not catching up with you guys? I don't have a speed buff. Go figures. It's okay, I don't have a speed buff. And we don't have any keeps here where I can go grab one from a hastener or anything like that. If you can run around the frontier and simultaneously do the thing there, feel justified there, PNA. I wasn't expecting to have any company out here. Ergo, I wasn't going to be running. Yeah, well. I'll just keep running towards our bait here. And we'll see what happens. We can at least take a flag here. That's good. Don't think of yourself as bait there, Sweet Jane. Think of yourself as somebody with 2 bodyguards that move much slower than you do. Which is not really a good design, I know. There we go. We've done our bit for King and Country, or Queen and Country, as the case may be. I would guess we run for the next one. Or not. What's up? Well, yeah, that hopefully will be the case. So if we go that way, where do we get? I promise I will religiously get speed when I get the chance. That's what we need. We need a little, you can buy your own merchant now, right? We need to be able to buy our own hastener. 50 gold, hands out 8 hastens, and then disappears. Anyway, if you're still there, Sonati, I'm really glad you're enjoying Necro. It's a fun class. What I haven't done and what I want to do at some point is take them out and just run around with the Zerg and try and get as many points as possible for realm points. Because I think that'll improve the PvE side of things too. But we'll see. I haven't done it though. Yeah, it didn't work very well when I tried it. It works great if there's a bunch of people and everybody ignores you, and you can drop volcanic pillar on them or something like that. It works great doing that. But not if they pay any attention to you directly. Um, my guy is all of realm rank 2 something. Oh, the enemy has appeared and is killing me. Oh, that's annoying. No, we're going down. Enjoy the poison. And a Valken just runs. Oh, good. They're going to go pay attention to the Valken, too? Yeah. Okay, Taco. Hello, Sister Elaine. Put it on my account. That's probably building up a pretty big ledger there. Oh, hello, Frog. Buffs. Buffs. Many poisons on too many weapons. Okay, 33.5 for Brafine to be done. Shh. Okay, bold. Sure. No, no, I want that realm map back. Thank you. Oh, we have what lost Sweet Jane. Thank you for your help. Okay, coffee and whiskey. Oh, no problem. Have a good night. Have fun working tomorrow if that's possible. Let me out. Feed. Thank you. And this time I'm pointed in the right direction, too. Yeah, have a good night, man. I'm glad you came by. I'm sorry you couldn't stay longer, but that's okay. And I'm glad to hear you got something good out of the game based on something I imparted to you. That's cool. Oh, I should have done that too. Just to refresh it, right? Come on. Thank you. And back to the refine. Daben. Bye. Rebuff, rebuff, re-stealth. Get off at Benno. The enemy has to show up there eventually, right? You'd think? Oh. Oh, man. I don't know if it's actually carpal tunnel or what, but it sure sucks. Yeah. Yeah, Benno. I should stealth. This whole new technology. Now, there's a curious question. I have 38 plus 13, so I'm overkill on stealth. I should really respec and get the points back, but I don't want to pay for that yet, so I'm waiting until I don't know, waiting until I either actually go farm a pile of money and can do it, or until I get to realm rank 6, and then I'll do it. But by joining up in a group, the two of us, we lower our stealth to a certain degree, right? That's true. That is true. We have half an hour remaining on Brefine. Maybe we do better to go to Macha, if nothing else. Because it's right. Nobody can port here. Okay. Krauken. $500 units away. Okay. Sure. Hello, boss. How you doing? Bosk. How's the No Man's Sky doing? Cool. I was on it briefly for like 10 minutes yesterday, checking to see if you have 100K of cobalt, if you can still crash the station markets, then you can. But otherwise, I haven't been on No Man's Sky at all. It's about time to build an undersea base sometime soon, though. Oh, rebuff. Don't need that. Redid the poisons. Got my buffs up. Strangely enough, I have somebody in a group. I guess I could leave that open for that so I can see your health there, Pepper. Actually, Chelsie hasn't grouped much at all. Okay, don't know where you are. Yeah, no, I was doing it mostly because somebody in actual Kevin's chat was asking about it or something. I can't remember. No, I've got an activated Indian mine that makes me, yeah, 300 million or something a pop. So I can make 300 million credits every day. Well, every 12 and a half hours or something like that. So 5-6 times a week if I wanted to. And then, you know, you're multi-billionaire again really quickly. Hello, the Ruffian. How you doing? Oh, we were talking about a game called No Man's Sky. I used to stream No Man's Sky before I did Dark Age of Camelot, and it's still a good game and everything, but I've pretty much solved all the money problems there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on my massive Twitch payouts, of which I've had one, and it wasn't massive. Oh, I should lower the cost of that. Yeah, I have actually had one Twitch payout. It's cool. 2 years doing this, almost. Yeah, sometime in April will be 2 years of streaming this, and I've had one payout for $143.
I need healing.
No, I'm okay. I will need healing soon, I'm sure. Real soon, probably.
Mic muted, hello?
You're just trying them all out. Why, look at that Celt. I'm not going to get there fast enough, am I?
Your buffs are falling now.
Rats. Probably a mistake, but what the hell? Oh, not so much. Hey. Now, I didn't even look to see what con they were. They were not worth very much. They probably weren't very high level, in which case I'm sorry, Mr. Potato from behind. Poor Greenie, yeah. But if you come to the frontier, you know, things happen. Don't think I switched, but I'll redo these just in case. I don't know, when I started the game, if you went to the frontier, you died, right? And getting yanked as a gray was something that happened all the time. Now we're a little politer, and I appreciate that fact when I'm leveling a character up that people will come and wave at me and then just run on. But yeah, it used to be you red, you dead. Boom, done. And that kind of meant that you had to get used to the fact that you were going to get killed a lot and that you had to just power through it. A big Furby. See, that's no good when there's multiples. I like single targets. Oh, Tulpian. Tulpian is nasty. I'm just going to go swim in the loop for a second. I'm not making fun of this one individual because there's lots of people with strange names, but why Potato from Behind? That's an odd thing to pick. Strange. Oh man, there's tons of you out there. Wow, cool. Hello, folks. Thanks for dropping by. People I haven't already said welcome to, thanks for dropping by. There's nothing better to enervate you when you're a streamer than to have actual people out there paying attention to what you're doing and seeing your embarrassing failures firsthand. Well, that was a bit close. Those people all have names. They're real people. They're not enemy aliens. Ah, hello, Pepperstone. There you are. Oh, the Power Rangers are there. Oh, come on. That's an annoying power when I'm not using it. Ack. Kill that Lurie. Just for being annoying. Oh, I know. There was 3 Power Rangers, I presume, anyway, standing right up there where that person is. There was 3 of them at least, probably more, all on the side. Yep. And I came up, saw them, and backed away, and then somebody started coming after me. So there's people here. What's annoying about this is that you have to go through such a long path to get here. Okay. But the enemy is there. That's good. Okay, buff. Buff. Buff? Hey. No. Need to figure out a way to automate this somehow. I'm sure there probably is. Well, I don't know. Actually, picking something up and dropping it on a spot, I don't think it could do. I'm actually grouped with Pepperstone, so I'm technically not solo. No, it's kind of dead, but it's not that bad. Oh, well, I was grouped with Pepperstone. Pepperstone is just leaving. Thank you very much. It's not a lot of people. Let's see what there is there. 65 Alb, 60 mids, 41 Hib. So 166 total on the Frontier. Not the best. 10 Alb Stealthers, 11 mids, and 12 Hibs. 33 total. Also not the best. So that doesn't help, I guess. And the fact that, well, somebody's retaking them, so that's good. But Hibernia had taken just about everything in here except Benno and Boldium. So no teleporting beyond Boldium, etc.
You are terminated.
You like those, eh, Mr. Fireys? I was terminated, yes. Yeah, it was great, man. Thanks very much. You're welcome back anytime. That's not the sort of question anybody's going to want to answer unless they were also Realm Rank 1. But I'm curious as to the answer now. Oh. I don't think I could manage to work the mouse very well, but I almost tempted to borrow my wife's, she's got a wrist brace thing. Or get one of my own. Oh. Good night, Houndings. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Houndings is also my latest follower. So I guess back to Emain Bloody Mache. Wrong page. Oh, I'm out of essence of lethargy. No, not out of essence of lethargy. I'm out of one of them. Now I'm curious as to what happened. Ah, okay. Okay. Saw a video. I thought the chance of somebody who died in an unusual circumstance meeting with the person who killed them on one of my streams would be kind of lost on a realm rank 6 Shadow Blade to a realm rank 1 BM that ran 75% damage reduction in his temp. Oh, wow. Okay. How the hell do you get 75% damage reduction? That must be a live thing, right? Otherwise, I'm doing it all wrong. Wow. That sucks. I mean, all this stuff was designed with a balance, right? When you get perfed, it should hurt. Yeah, I should go back and check out my characters there sometime. It should hurt when you do that. And if there's something like that the BM can wear, as long as, I mean, if it's just BMs, maybe, but then that kind of ruins the whole PA thing. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here because so many people said Phoenix was better. Excuse me, I'm burping whiskey. And they were right. I'm really enjoying it. And the proof is really the fact that this character is, it's not very high, I know, realm rank 5 L2. Because if I started a new character on live, getting to realm rank 5 would probably be very, very difficult. Teehee plays here too, though, right? Teehee, ha, or something like that. And variations thereafter, with many he's and ha's. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, no. If people want to play live, I'm fine with that. Go play live. It's cool. They're still playing DAOC. Maybe he thought that Phoenix might be threatened by Broadsword down the road. So if he goes in levels there now, he'll still have an official character. Maybe he wanted to play old characters he had there that are, you have to subscribe to get access to, or something like that. Ones that we don't have here. I can see all those as reasons. Certainly I paid my $15 a month for, well, actually, I paid $45 a month because I had an account, my wife had an account, and we had a third account for a buff bot at one point there. Wasn't the whole time, but for a while there we had a third account. I can understand why people want to play live, and I want the game to survive, so I'm happy if they play on live. I just don't see it for me. Or I'd be back there. Oh, man. Ah. People loved Warlocks, that's true. And they were sort of magical shotguns, right? I do, actually, Jason. Look at the PvP leveling event they had there. It was a bad clone of the one that's here. That was undoubtedly done to try and take people from here back to them, because they're paying attention to the free shard, even though it's you know, a small thing. Well, yeah, no, I didn't say they did a good job of it, but I was wondering what gourd meant. But I know you dictate onto your phone, and it's an Android phone, and it doesn't do dictation very well. Not that my Apple phone does either. It's horrendous. Oh yeah, I'm only playing a few hours a week. Actually, I'm only almost literally only playing DAOC when I'm streaming. And so that's like 3 to 4 hours, call it 12 hours a week or something like that, at the most. Fenris. Fenris is a Veil Walker. I do very badly against Veil Walkers. Not that I wouldn't try, but he'd have to stand there and let me backstab him or something. Oh, a swipe error. Okay, sure. I would find the learning curve for live huge too, going back there, I'm sure, because I've gotten used to what's here, and this is simpler in a lot of ways. So yeah. No, you can't fool me, Torque. I don't want to get aggroed by a stupid pig. So... Oh, of course I am. Yeah. But, see, I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy the PvE side of the game. So, I'm fine with the PvP side and everything else. I want to get better at playing it, but I just plain like the game. So, I'm kind of here promoting the game, too, if anybody tunes up, right? Oh, well, that's good to hear, I suppose, except I'm not playing over there, so it doesn't matter. And that's why they've been surpassed by something else, right? This is me not checking the task realm. What's it at? It is fine for another 7.5, 8 minutes. Another 8 minutes. Oh, if there was just one of you, it might have been fun. But when there's multiples, not so much. Oh, hello, Hamboner! Thank you very, very much for subscribing. Awesome! I really appreciate that.
Hamboner is now a follower.
Well, it says you subscribed with Prime, too, so thanks for following, but thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. Regardless of what it says at the top of the screen there, where it says 43 out of 60, that's wrong. It's actually 23 out of 60, and I cannot figure out how to get it to report the right number. Why, look. It was a lurricane. It went away, but it was there, and it was arching somebody. That probably means there's 3 or 4 more of them, too. Anyway, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. That's very cool. Yeah, like I said, I want live to continue to be a thing so that the game continues to be a thing. And so I'm perfectly happy if people are playing on live. I'd love live to be thriving. I'm really glad this server is actually doing pretty good by comparison. For a free shard, it's pretty amazing, actually. I mean, I play City of Heroes on a free shard. I play Star Wars Galaxies, although I haven't done it in a while, on the emulator. And City of Heroes has okay numbers. It's good. But it's not a PvP game, so it doesn't matter as critically. Star Wars Galaxies really doesn't have the numbers most of the time. Yeah, sure. Sure. And I would like them to do well because we're piggybacking off them, right? Somebody shows up on Phoenix, they download the DAOC client, stick the Phoenix launcher in it, it patches, and I know it's a bit more complex than that because you got to run the Phoenix fixer thing too, but it patches and boom, you're on Phoenix. Cool. But if Live was to shut down, then our only choice would be to download the client for this game from somewhere else, and that's probably illegal. This probably isn't illegal if they're not making any money off of it, and if somebody rewrote the server code. I don't know if they stole the server code or rewrote it. But if they rewrote it, then it's questionable because the company still made its money originally, and it gave away the client, so they can't complain if they don't make any money from that. All these games are like that, though. Probably, sure. It's probably more hassle than it's worth for them to try and do anything about it. And the people that are running Phoenix aren't making any money off of it, right? They ask, very subtly, they ask for donations to help pay for server costs, but nobody's pocketing any money. And that's the same thing with City of Heroes free shard I'm playing. Nobody pockets any money, just server costs, that's it. Star Wars Galaxies, same thing. They're made by and run by people that love the games. No, they can't. They couldn't. That would be immensely illegal to be charging money to make a profit and everything else like that. No, this is being run by people who love the game, and that's cool. Actually, if Phoenix was trying to charge money, I wouldn't play here. I'd play live. But live is too old. What they really need to do is say, we're going to start an alternate new server, even if it's the same game, a new server, so that the people that have been playing and have gotten to realm rank 12 and are probably, still racking up realm points for an imaginary realm rank 13, and have all the abilities and have been playing for 20 years, have to start fresh. That would put everybody who was seriously devoted to the game but came along a little later on an equal footing. If you're really that devoted to being one of the top people on your realm, you just go play a hell of a lot. That's why a classic server from Broadsword would be really cool, but I think they said they're working on it, and I don't think they've done a damn thing, to be honest. I'd like to be surprised, but I don't think they have. They probably got some intern looking into it. 336 million realm points. Really? Wow. What class? Hero. Oh, cool. Zerg leader. Right. Okay. Yep. Sure. And there's that to be said for doing that, I guess, eh? I started the hero, and then I thought, no, I should try champion. I never tried champion, and people like it. It's got to be decent. And I absolutely love champion, so I never got any further with my hero. This is another problem of mine. I am a total altaholic. I love having new classes to play, a slightly new way to play the game, new things to do, and everything else. It's terrible, which is why I have 10 alts on that cut screen there. I'm going to cheese this guy if he gives me a chance, even though he's a Baroon. Because why not? I'm drifting there because my controller's off. If he beats me, that's going to be really embarrassing. He beat me. Good for him. Awesome. Yes, ponder at me. Ponder at me. Sure. That didn't go well. Bravo to him. Almost no hit points and boom. Well, that's what I thought. I thought, man, the guy's almost dead. It'll be cheesy if I kill him. That's just being silly. But how often am I going to get a chance, right? Evidently, I haven't had that chance yet. Like I said, I'm here to have fun. And if I could learn something out of it, great. What I failed to learn there was that I needed to click the third mouse button on my mouse faster. The one that does that. That would have helped. I was thirsty. Well, yeah, a little bit. Oh, there's Dunkin' Donut. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think there's a whole pile of us out there who, if we don't want to go do the realm task thing, by default, we go to Macha even still, like some legacy of old frontiers, where that was the only place you went. Go to the mile gates, get killed. Or get through the mile gate if you're lucky, and then get killed somewhere else. But it was all in Macha, on, at least on Percival, anyway. All the time. That won't let me do that one. Okay, well, we'll wait. Poisons. Hey. I think I went through the whole thing there. Now, I don't have the other one that I was matched with this. So I will duplicate there. And suffer with that and figure out what I'm missing later. Oh, man. For ages, my arm will be just fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, not so much. Still can't teleport there. All right. Thank you. Why am I saying thank you to a game for buffing me? So the answer, obviously, is to become a Zerg leader. Easier said than done, I'm sure. 336 million. Wow. Yep, sure. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. I didn't think there was anything above 12. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay. I thought they'd just cap it at 12 and say that's it. Okay, 14. So he's going to personally push it to 15, right? 5 years from now. That's really funny. Oh, that is insane, though. 130 points. That's nuts. Oh, man. I don't know if it's gaming too much or if I pinched a nerve or something, but my arm is sucking right now. Might actually end up ending this stream soon because I don't want to make it worse and then just keep getting worse and then not be able to stream at all. What's the /u at now? We are at, oh man, down to 8 hibs. So there's now, for stealthers, there is 21 of them out there for me. And there are some of them there, probably. It's funny because when the game first added realm points, I thought, no, that's a mistake. I understand why they did it because people want to feel rewarded for what they're doing, and you get the dopamine hit and everything else. But it changed psychologically. It kind of changed it from that's the enemy, I need to kill them, to that's the enemy, I want me to kill them, not you to kill them, so I get all the points. And it was hilarious that the first time I saw the enemy, I didn't know what they were. I was leveling a Thane, I think. Outside one of the frontier keeps. Where was it? Outside Vinsal Fast. And this line of mobs came across the screen heading towards where we were all low-level people leveling, labeled Hibernian Invader. And I thought, wow, I've never seen that as a mob. That's cool. And then I realized, hang on, that's players. And I think the highest one was 40 or 42 or something like that, because it was still early in the game. And they slaughtered all of us low-leveler people that were leveling there, and then our big guys in their 40s came through and killed them. But that was the first people on Percival to make it from one realm to another. Was a bunch of something like 6 or 8 hibs, I think. No, I realize that. I thought at the time it was a dumb idea because of that shift, but I understood why they were going to do it. And no, that's what keeps people playing the game. Is that not only can you go and get a victory, but you've got the points to show how many victories you've had, and you can see the stats. And no, that's all cool. I understand that. Gamifying your fights, it's actually quite brilliant, but at the time I didn't think it was. Not at all. But whatever, you know. I do not pretend to know everything. Nor to be a game designer, as much as I have actually worked on 3 computer games, only one of which ever got published, and is in no relation whatsoever to anything like this or any MMO or anything like that. But I wasn't designing, I was just writing text for. Yep, sure. All of the PvP playing people are competitive and want to have a score. I mean, same sort of psychology that plays sports. There's the Rangers. There's a psychology study of MMO players that was done. I mean, it's a variation on standard mental characteristics or whatever. It's a 4-way thing. And one of them was killer Explorer, which actually means finding the dimensions of a game, not physically moving around a map, although it includes that. Social and something else. You probably know all about it. Okay, but I mean, none of my business, and you don't have to answer. How much older are you now, Burp 2? I mean, when I started playing this game, I was 40. Or thereabouts. And I had... Well, first off, I'm married, but I don't have any kids. Right, okay. So it's a matter of how much time you have, too. But yeah. Yeah, when it came out. It's a matter of how much time you have. It is also probably a matter of comparing it to the fun that you can have in other games. And games these days don't put a barrier between you and your maximum capabilities in a lot of cases, I would think. Hey, the Rangers aren't up here. That's nice. Because a lot of them are free to play. People aren't doing the subscription thing anymore. So, I mean, subscription games want you to advance slowly so that you'll keep paying for your subscription and you'll get very attached to your character. And that strong attachment will keep you playing your character. And then you'll get involved with your guild people. And that'll keep you in that environment because you want to stay in contact with them. And it's all intended to get you to pay for more for subscription. Right, sure. My first level 50 took 8 months. The last level and a half of it or something like that was done entirely fighting blues in Romaric. Blue horses, I think. That was the highest conning mob in Midgard at the time. So yeah, it was much slower. There was none of the quality of life stuff that's here. For sure. So yeah, it took forever. See, I never did that because that's another realm. Yep. Yep. And there was no equivalent to that in Midgard that I recall. Hibernia and Albion had an advantage there. And it was tougher in Midgard. And I think that was by design, not just by forgetfulness or something. Task realm. Where are we now? Yamplin Mountains. Let's see if we can get past a dozen rangers. Maybe we can. They jumped me earlier. We want to go to... We want to remember the damn map because we have no brain power anymore. Lid. Buy. Ticket. There. So it's also, yeah, game design, I think, is a lot different now. I mean... Oh, yeah. And I think, I mean, I'd like to see the map side by side to see comparison, but I think New Frontiers is a lot bigger than Old Frontiers, too. Yeah, there's lots. I mean, coming back, I played on Hib and Albion, which I hadn't really done before. Not enough to count. There's tons of places in Hibernia and Albion where I've never been there on any character ever. And that's kind of cool. It's like, hey, I missed all this. And here I am PvPing on Albion instead of out exploring everything on my minstrel or something, which I should be doing. There's lots of stuff I haven't seen. Tons of it. Oh, you should try it. It's not as bad. I always hated Albion. And when I tried it before, it was like, the classes all seemed really simple and narrow focused and everything, and I didn't like a lot of stuff about it. And none of the characters were interesting. And now my Infiltrator is one of my favorite characters. I like playing the Minstrel, although I recognize that Minstrel is a nasty, complex class to play well, too. It's easy to play badly, and I can do that, but nasty to play well. And wrong map. Give me this map here. Where are we? I actually like a lot of my ALP characters now. I like my Hibs too. And I should actually go back to Hibernia and do some more of that soon. No, wrong map. And jump. Yeah, well, I was, like I said, all mid all the time before. I really was. And now I barely touch my mids, right? I mean, I level a Savage up in one of the PvP events, and Savage is fun, but I don't know how well it solos, and I don't know how much I get it mentally. Still seems something inherently wrong about spending your own health to get bonuses. And then I have my Shadow Blade that I haven't finished leveling up, which I should do. And then I got to template them, and I haven't done that. Where are we? There, that way. And I've got more mid characters that I intend on playing at some point, but I just haven't gotten back into the mid mindset or something, and I'm liking it from the Hibernian point of view, and I have no explanation as to why that is. It's kind of strange. Yeah, but people seem to do okay with it. I like stealthers, I have to say. I really like stealthers because I have the chance to pick my fight, more or less, right? I mean, I also have the chance to get myself slaughtered out of hand very easily by a lot of other classes. This isn't as slow as it used to be. Nowhere near. It's much faster than it used to be. I need my map back because I still don't have these things memorized as to location. Next one is off that way. Okay. Follow the hordes. Wow, everybody and their dog is here. Is Pet stuck? I'm going to die dismally here picking a target and then getting killed. But, you know, why not? And they don't stand still, the wretched things. Now they're all gone. This is the downside of moving so damn slow. He saw me. And they saw me. Yeah. That's okay. Died for my realm. Hard to talk and run around at the same time anyway. That's a good rationalization, isn't it? This is why I tried a minstrel. I don't have her templated yet at all, so I don't really want to take her out on the frontier much, but that's why I rolled a necro, was so that I could make the money to template the minstrel, so I could run the minstrel around, and I can speed around and stealth when I want to. I can't have a pet and stealth, but you know, it's a mixture of worlds there anyway. And that was the idea, but everything is long term when you don't spend enough time farming to pay for everything. And as you can see by my 200 gold here, I have not been spending enough time farming. Mostly because I tried streaming that and it's really, really dull. So I decided I wouldn't do that. I'll if I decide to take him out with the Zerg at some point and RVR with my Necro that way, then I'll do that, because that's something that people could look at and say, hey, that actually works, or it doesn't work. But it's not that interesting otherwise. It's boring as hell, actually. Leveling him up was one thing, but farming is not worth streaming. So I have plans to template the Scald, template the Mini, I want to level up a Hunter and finish my Shadow Blade and template both those, and a Nightshade. And then I will have all of the stealth classes, including Minstrel. Whoa, cool!
Lutisif rated my stream with 8 viewers.
Cool, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for the raid. That's very cool. I know it'll take a while before people filter in, if they filter in, but thank you very much for the raid. Lucifer PPX? I can't say that. Oh, it's Loot. Hello, how you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. If anybody actually comes over, they might not, I know. That's awesome. How you doing tonight? Sorry, when I look over to the left like that, that's where my cat is. Good. Yeah, they are. It's really slow. Well, and apparently it was really, really busy this afternoon. I don't know what happened, but somebody who was in chat here was saying it was really stupidly busy. So there's going to be a lot of people who had their gaming for, 4 to 6 hours this afternoon, and now they're sitting back having a beer and not gaming. Or something. But I missed all that. I was busy doing other things and having fun doing it, but what have we done wrong here? Right. I need to go hit the account vault and see if I have spare poison there. Weariness, lethargy, enervating. Infectious. Not that many. I wanted to drop half of it. There we go. And then the other we will drop on this page here. Here. There. Okay, so now we can repoison. But yeah, it is slow. There was just a big fight in... I should grab some life bane while I'm at it and just leave it here. Just a nice big fight there, the last spot I was at, but I don't know what GLHF stands for, but I'll assume it's good luck. Have a good one. Thank you very much. We need to back up. And try that again. So we're buffed. Maybe we can rebuff. We can. And add that. And we're poisoned. So we're good. So thank you all the other people that have come by. If you haven't been here before, I am playing characters in all three realms. Right now I'm on my Infiltrator, Chelsie Dagger, who is realm rank 5L2 and slowly climbing. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of enemies out there. There's only 33 total stealthers out there, so 20 opponents for me if I'm fighting stealthers, and that's mostly who I end up fighting. Hello, Superfloof. I used to play EverQuest 1, and I worked at a computer company, and I would go out for a cigarette break, and the people that worked in the company beneath me would come out and we would talk. And the company beneath me was a branch of Disney's gaming division that produced Disney's kids games, and one of them was in the beta for Dark Age of Camelot, and he was describing it to me, and they were all going to get ready to play it, and it sounded like it solved everything I didn't like about EverQuest. So I pre-ordered it and started playing day one, and I played it for probably 5 or 6 years, and then I kind of took a break and played other games. Star Wars Galaxy, City of Heroes, a brief 2 months in WoW, and some other games I can't even remember the names of. I'm sure it'll come to me at some point. But as for favorite realm, originally it was Midgard. It probably still is Midgard because I played Midgard Percival. But coming back here and coming to Phoenix, I like Hibernia and I like Albion as well. So since there are more of you here, here's my channel break. These are the characters I'm trying to play. Now, of those, Hastinger is not 50 yet and isn't templated. The Scald isn't templated. Yeah, well, she's actually named Minnie the Moocher. These are all here on Phoenix, yep. So I'm playing all three realms. I absolutely love this game, and I want to promote the game, and there are at least 5 or 6 people that are playing now because they watched my stream. Yeah, she's Minnie the Moocher. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. So my problem is, of course, that I did take like 15 years off. A few things changed. Not as much as on live, because this is rolled back to 1.65. But lots of things have changed, and there's lots of classes I didn't play, and I don't think I had anybody over like maybe level 24 in either Hibernia or Albion, except once I leveled a minstrel up to 48. And then I think that's when I stopped playing, is when I was doing that. So I don't really know New Frontiers very well, because it was Old Frontiers when I played it. I'm still learning New Frontiers. I don't know... No. Wrong response. That should have been a follow. A click. I'm going to die doing this, but... Badly, probably. Oh, no. Very badly. Yes, very badly. She had friends. So... There's a lot to pick up. It's a big learning curve. And yeah, I did. I totally fell for it. I'm yakking too much. And of course, I'm spreading my attention out across multiple classes. So I'm also using a left-handed gaming controller, which I'm still getting used to. And I have to make these cheat cards up. Is that showing on camera? Yes. Well, probably not clearly, but that's to let me remember for which character, which button is which button. Because it's all programmable. If you've never used a Razer Tartarus, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but man, it is awesome. I really like it. Totally programmable. I don't have to use my left hand. I never have to touch the keyboard if I don't want to. If I was much better at figuring out the programming for it, it would probably be even better than it is. But it's still fun. So, now I am playing Chelsie the most. I like Infiltrator a lot, but I am trying to play the other ones as well. It's just... Oh, that sucks. I'm just using a standard Logitech, and I find it a little small. I don't have huge hands, but... it's a little small. There is a thing called a vertical mouse where you hold your hand kind of like this, and I'd like to find a good one of those. I haven't seen one in a long time because right last couple of weeks I've been getting like incipient carpal tunnel here, and I think it's from gaming too much. Because when I'm not playing this game, I'm playing City of Heroes, City of Villains on their emulator, their private shard or free shard or whatever you want to call it. And when I'm not doing that, I'm on the computer. As a hobby, I create languages and writing systems. And I have font software, so I produce invent a writing system to go with an invented language, not necessarily inventing the language, but working out the details for how it would work. And then I make the font software. So I got a Mac off to my left that has my font software on it, and I have produced one language and writing system for a BBC Kids show that never actually has been made and probably never will be. But I'm still under NDA for it, so that's fine. And one for a pen and paper role-playing game called the Nuaden Chronicles, published by somebody down in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, man, my whole shoulder and arm. So, my point being is when I'm not playing games on the computer, I'm on the computer doing something else, or I'm reading Reddit, or I'm watching YouTube, or whatever. It's too much. Yeah, I probably should try that, actually. I never thought about that. When I was in university, I smoked a little bit of weed, and it was illegal then. Now it's legal here in British Columbia, and I don't do it anymore. I spent almost 10 years in the Army, which is part of it. Yeah, I was a radio operator. I had a top secret security clearance. If I got caught smoking drugs, I would have gone to military prison and lost my security clearance and then been kicked out of the military. So I stopped smoking weed. But I never got back into it. But yeah, I've got some stuff called Voltaren Emul gel that I rub on my arm, and that helps a little bit. It's an anti-inflammatory and stuff. But it doesn't seem to have done any good today. Or it's worn off. One of the two. Anyway, it's, what am I doing here? I'm yakking is what I'm doing. Repoison. Oh dear. Well. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I did that wrong. That's what I did. No. That to there. That to there. I'm doing it the wrong way around. I'm on the wrong thing. There. That to there. That to there. That to there. That to there. Now I should be poisoned. Buff. Buff. Ablative. Update this sucker here. Somebody's out there taking the towers back, which is good. But it's annoying that I can't go straight to Benno. Which is what I was trying to do before I fell for the bait. Oh. So you are playing on here, Supa, right? What's your favorite realm? And what's your favorite class? Oh. Right. Yes, you said that. Right. Oh, you like support classes? That was my wife offering me a mixed drink. Lovely wife. Yes, I know. I can't remember the name of the thing she's mixing up, but it's Kraken rum and something. It's really good. They're quite popular. I just haven't had them that often. And makes a break from the coffee and cheap scotch I've been drinking. Send me further out. Oh no! Well, her computer's off now, but she was playing City of Heroes the entire time I've been streaming here. She's a game player too. She used to play a Thane in DAOC. Not now. She did. She had a level 50 Scald, Thane, and I want to say Shaman, but I'm not sure about Shaman. Yeah, I know. We still play City of Heroes together. Got a bunch of real life friends that live in the same city, and we play City of Heroes. Unfortunately, I can't stream that. They've got an agreement that says you can't stream it if you're playing it. City of Heroes is a great game. It's just there is a PvP system. Not many people do it. It is a great PvE game. Well worth checking out. If you take a look online for City of Heroes Homecoming. Oh, Thane, Healer, and Shaman. I've just been corrected. You had a Scald, too. And Scald. No? Okay. I can understand that. It's not very popular these days in almost any game. People like playing against other players, and I appreciate that. Computer AI is never going to be anything like a player. Never even close, I'm sure, for all the supposed advances in AI. So there's definitely that factor. You get much more challenging play when you're playing against people. I've got a VR headset for my PS4 because I used to stream No Man's Sky, and I played it in VR for that. You work on AI for Bolton? At some point, I'm sure AI will advance to the point where it can be as challenging and as unpredictable as a human. But for the moment, I don't think it can do it, or at least it isn't being applied by the games companies. Perhaps they'd have to have too massive a computers set up to support each NPC that we encounter in a game. Players are unpredictable in a way that I don't see AI emulating anytime soon. But that's cool if you're working in AI, though. And hello, by the way. Thank you very much. The booze. Oh, lovely. Right. Yeah. Games produce money, but not that much. And if you did get a game that had honest to God, true AI backing the NPCs and doing things like that, it might become very, very popular because it was very, very challenging. And then the whole thing would have to scale up. Can you imagine something like Grand Theft Auto as an MMO with AI behind each of the NPCs making decisions and stuff like that? And the bank of supercomputers that would be required to support that? To keep it scalable and everything? That said, there can be good PvE games, whatever people think. City of Heroes is one of them. Because there's just enough tactics built into those characters. Hello, Venice Beach, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome to everybody who showed up that I haven't said welcome to already. There. That's sort of a blanket one, but that way I didn't leave anybody out. I'm doing fine. The Yes, I have heard about that Forgotten. Yes. I didn't hear about Dota 2. I know nothing about Dota, but for StarCraft, yeah. I've definitely heard of that. I'm doing fine, Venice. And as to what Perpetrator said, the character customization, my wife and I got the game along with all of our friends when it went live. We pre-ordered it. I don't think we played it in beta. We pre-ordered it, played it day one, and both my wife and I spent at least an hour before we even started playing the game configuring our character, because the customization is so amazing. It really is. It's brilliant. You can make almost anything. And there's some very, very creative character designs that people do like that. And it's not something where you have to play the game to get better at or anything like that. It's just available. You want to create a character? Create a character. Pick the power set that you want to have as your main. Pick the secondary power set, and there's lots of them. And they all mix differently. And then go into the character creation thing and follow through and say, you know, I want to look like a 8-foot tall lizard wearing medieval armor, or a 3-foot tall glowing being that doesn't have any features visible at all, or, you know, that sort of thing. And it has a good PvE system. You can be surprised by it. It's still mostly pretty predictable, but it's fun. What its strength is, I'm sorry, I'm talking about a game I'm not playing right now, but the strength of City of Heroes is in its group cooperation. It's brilliant when you play it as a group. And the fact that you can scale the difficulty up through the yin-yang if you want. You can make it so difficult you cannot win. Or you then, you know, knock it down. So it could be really, really challenging, even though it's PvE. The strength of something like Dark Age of Camelot is its PvP system, which is, you know, brilliant, to be honest. And probably the best PvP I've played in anything. I certainly didn't like... Oh, my buffs are about to drop. I certainly didn't like the PvP system in Star Wars Galaxies very much, because I thought it was really kind of hit or miss, and it was harder to tell the status of your character. Whereas here you get a better idea of it. No, you can't. And as far as I know, this game is the first one to do that. I know it's been emulated by other games since, but I think it came here with the original design, Mark Jacobs or whatever. And it works fairly well. I mean, when one side gets really too powerful, the other two ignore each other and gang up on the powerful one. That's cool. There's somebody asking about what people thought about necro specs. I favor Death Sight. Sure. How can I get back to town? I will come back to town, but I can't port there either, right? Like if the porting's broken, it's broken. That's weird. It's weird with the way they reward you for participating in RVR that I'll go and do something and you know, whatever happens, happens. And then down the road, I get, okay, if you come to me, come to me. Otherwise, I can just get killed somehow and come back there. It's fine. Oh, well, there's tons more people there. Awesome. I made, I think, a mistake of streaming Valheim once. That didn't get very many people. And then maybe doing a few too many Necro-related streams when I was playing my Necromancer. I don't know. And it could be unconnected, but I had less and less people watching me. It dropped quite a bit. And it's nice to get a raid and have people show up from that. And I have still been getting more and more followers and subscribers, and that's really cool, actually. But it's nice to see 21 viewers out there, which is what I have right now, according to Twitch, and not, you know, say 11 or 12. Oh, and it drops to 15. I should shut up. Actually, what probably happened is I probably lost a bunch of bots. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bots in my chat right now. There is nobody here. Well, if Fennis is coming here, then... Sorry, Superfloof is coming here. Then I will simply wait for whatever it is you're bringing to me. Thank you. This is when I'll meet an enemy die and have to port back anyway, right? Yeah, slowly working my way through this L2 to L3. I'm at 28% now. It's better than when I started, which was at like 6% or something. But it is kind of slow. $11 albs, 14 mids, 10 hips. Oh, it's gone up a bit. People are jumping on their stealthers. A bit isn't very much. Rum probably isn't going to help either. Tastes great, but wow. Oh, and now we get a bunch of bots back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 bots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people. 13 people, because one of them is me. Twitch thinks I have 15, though. Oh, dear. If one of you would remain behind, I would be happy to kill you. Don't think that's going to happen. Oh, you're kidding. If that was you there, Mimi, I'll go kill myself. No, I won't. I failed at even that. Oh, no, there we go. I'm not really trying to win here. As a matter of fact, I seem to have lost my mouse. There we go. Nope, I did not. What the hell has happened to my mouse? Okay, that doesn't help any when your mouse actually appears to have run out of battery power. Yep, gotta fetch another battery. Back in a sec. No clothes. That probably sounds like a bit of an excuse, but I actually did have to go fetch some batteries to try them out. Come on, sucker. Get in there. Keyboard's still responding. When in doubt, try another battery. Kind of an annoying thing to have happen midstream, though. I just replaced it a little while ago, but maybe that battery was shot too. Nope. I wonder if something's happened to my OS. That would be annoying too. Definitely the right way around. More batteries. Whole bag of old batteries. One of them's got to have some juice in it, right? Unless the mouse actually gave up the ghost entirely. Okay, sorry about this. Nope, don't know what's happening here. Just a sec. Can we... Still no mouse, but at least I have movement. And whatever it was you were going to give me there, Sopa, I can probably tab and enter my way through that. Look for another battery that works. We have a bag we throw old batteries in. I don't think we have any new batteries. So if I can't find one that works and figure out what's wrong with this, then that will kind of be the end of the stream. I do not want to have to go fetch another mouse. But maybe I could do that. Just a sec. Do we have an open slot there? No. Here. My mouse died completely. There we go. Oh crap, man. Thank you. Let me move those up so that I don't lose track of this. Wow. Potion of boldness. Get that old mouse out of the way. I clicked accept. There. What does a potion of boldness do? I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Oh, wow. Okay. So you run that and you just get realm point gain. 5% buff. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. All right. So, Potion of Boldness. We will drop there. And drop that. There. Is it a mini horse pet? That's funny. I will put that. God only knows where. There. That's funny. Thank you very, very much. And particularly for the Phoenix Claws. That's awesome. I think I have like 6 or something. I haven't done very many sieges. 2. I have 2. Go me. Well, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. That's really generous of you, and I appreciate that. I probably had to do an awful lot of sieges. That's how you get those, right? The claws is from sieges? Or is it also from doing raids and things? Well, here's a toast to you then. Thank you. Okay. So I should go do that periodically. Go die on towers, etc. Okay, that's all that done. We need to be on page 1. Poison. Poison. I'm reversing these, but it doesn't really matter. Poison. poison. Page 2. Poison. Poison. I only have 6 weapons. Amazingly enough. Stealth. Map. And can't go past Bodlim. Can't even go to Bodlim because somebody's taken the tower. That really blows. Okay, fine. Run west. And come on, where's the dude? There he is. This mouse, by the way, is the reason I was using the other mouse. This mouse sucks. I'm going to have to go buy some batteries tomorrow. Sure, if you do, no problem. If you don't worry about it. I'm out here soloing, and like I said, I can't say I don't care if I win or lose, because I like to win. But I don't really care if I lose, because, you know, it's a game, and I'll get better at it. Oh, hello! And yeah, sure. Thank you. I'm sure I can use tips on it. I am... Well, I'm not like 18 and flash reactions and brain firing on all cylinders. I'm over 60 and probably brain firing on 3 out of 4 cylinders. Or maybe I have a Briggs and Stratton 2-stroke. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure there's tons to be learned. Oh, thank you.
Biggs Force H1 is now a follower.
Thank you very much. And yes, I've definitely seen you out there. Actually, you're one of the most familiar faces to find out around Benno and places. So thank you very much for the follow. That's awesome. I don't have templates on... I have a template on my Necro. I do not have a template on my other characters there. Oh, thank you. Mostly, I don't end up needing the feathered items that much. I've done an awful lot with emulating them with crafting. But I don't have the best templates, right? I don't expect to. But I did level up a Necro so that I can go and, you know, grind out the plats eventually. I just haven't actually done it because I get too easily distracted by other things. Right now I have, let's see what we've got here. I have proc on my chest. I have proc on health proc on the helmet. I have a heal on my arms. A absorb health buffer on the gauntlets. I have a heal on the legs and a heal on that, and I have procs on the weapons, but my weapons are all crafted. They should all be the same, so the main hand should have 95 point proc on there, and the offhand should have gotta remember not read the poison instead. The offhand does not have a proc there. Let me check the others just a sec. Maybe I'm missing one. Yes, that has a 95 point. So I've got one weapon here that doesn't have a proc on it. I will just swap those two. So I've got to fix that, but Yes, it's definitely that. And since you're here, how many weapons do you run? I have 6. They're all crafted, so I didn't spend feathers on them or anything like that. And they all match, and that's why it's probably not the best template out there, but it's not bad. That'll do, doesn't matter. Thank you very much. Have a good one. And have a good night or good morning or whatever, wherever you are. It's 10:30 here. And thank you for dropping by. If you didn't hit follow, then if you want to hit follow, if you don't, it's fine. I think you did, so that's fine. But that's true for anybody there. If you like what I'm doing and you want to know when I'm on again, I broadcast Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights, subject to my incipient, perhaps, carpal tunnel syndrome here sometime. Where are we? Oh, good. I didn't miss my stop. Rebuff, redo that, re-stealth, and get rid of the jump off. No, I am probably not that good at this class. This is got to be one of the most complex classes to play well, I'm sure. And I may have bit off a huge amount trying to figure out how to play it. That's one of the strengths of this game, is that there is so much to be picked up. Remove all the dead batteries here so they don't roll under my, or up against my mouse and screw me up even more. Yeah, some classes are probably a little easier to play, but all of them are pretty challenging in this game. It's one of the strengths of the game, is that you can actually be good at it as opposed to, just meh. And, or truly bad in some cases. I'm probably the worst minstrel on the server. But my mini also isn't templated, so that doesn't help any. Really, I have to knuckle under and just play my necromancer down in Lyonesse or something and just grind until I've made enough money. It's just boring. So I keep putting it off. So, I can't think of you as Bigzachi maybe or something. If you're McNasty, you're McNasty. At least in my brain anyway. What other classes do you like? What else do you play? Big Zach. Okay. Or Big Zach. You never know how somebody intends to have things pronounced. Right. See, I played a hunter on live, not for close to 15 years now, but I still have one on live. I think he's realm rank 5 or something. And I plan on trying one again. Well, see, I'm now, as a former rabid mid, I have to agree that the best infiltrator players are really masters of the stealth stuff. Although there's some pretty good shadow blades out there too, I gotta say. And hello, Stoic Mind. See, this is the thing. I don't have the focus to say, I have found my class. I shall play nothing but this. I'm more like a ferret in a bunch of toys. I go from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. Right. Yeah, yeah. That's probably what Mallow would have said too before he switched to Shadowblade. I presume you watched Mallow TV too. And I watched when he got to Realm Rank 11 and said, that's it, done. Switching to Shadowblade. Really nice guy. Yeah, really nice. I've rated him a few times. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate, but unfortunately for that case, he's in Germany, so the time zone shift means that I have to be streaming awfully late for him to start. And therefore, we don't overlap that often. And I have done something to my arm here, so I'm pushing it a little bit at almost 3 hours here. I'm probably going to have to stop sometime soon. Yeah, definitely. And honestly, I keep so busy doing other things too that I don't actually watch that many streams from other people, even though I try and tune in. I've watched Stunning Styles, I've watched Mallow TV, Hasseril, Illuminati, and probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 other people that are doing DAOC. Actually, I really like the fact that there's such a tight-knit group of people that are broadcasting. Because they often show up in my stream and I've been in theirs, and it's very cool. I don't know specifically what is cool about it. Maybe just the feeling of a Twitch community beyond just whoever shows up in my channel, right? Not that I don't appreciate you all when you do. I do. But it's kind of neat to have a sense of an even bigger thing out there. And for a game that I absolutely love, right? The best PvP game ever made. The power of rum. And because I'm drinking booze, if I screw up, I can blame it on that. Not on being a bad player. There's absolutely nobody here. Ack. It really is. Task Realm. Task Realm. Another way of saying, please surprise and gank me. Pennine Mountains for another 18 minutes. I guess I'll go to the Pennine Mountains. I can't go down that way by boat. And I think with the current situation here, I can't teleport anywhere either, can I? No. So it's run down the road time. Or get killed by somebody, which is entirely more likely. If we're going to do that, I might as well get a speed buff too. And bump up these. Thank you. I really do not like running unstealth. I think I'm sorry to say this, going to have to stop sometime soon though, because my wrist is getting kind of stiff in the back of my arm here and everything. I don't know what I've done to it. Probably just gaming too much. Well, I've made the singular mistake of being over 60 and gaming too much, probably. That will do it. Wow. Recently, Twitch deleted 7.5 million bots. So I thought, oh, well, I wrote this Node.js script to track how many bots I've got on my channel. I should see less bots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bots right now. And Twitch says 18 viewers, but I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, I think. So 3 of those bots, Twitch doesn't know are bots. Yeah, so they don't do any harm. And 3 of those bots are ones that I invited to be on the channel because I'm using owned overlays down there and stream elements. And I have Nightbot monitoring my chat too. So, I mean, 3 of those are mine. And then I have my own bot, which isn't showing up there that I wrote. 2 of them. One of them. One of them should show up there. One shouldn't. So they have their uses, but so I don't know when the Hibs took all these keeps, but the Albs sure seem to be slow at taking them back. And I mean, not that I can really complain because I haven't done squat towards helping the situation myself, but still. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Somewhere down here, I cross over into Pennine, right? There we go. So now at least if I die, I get realm points for it. Wow, 258 followers. Go you guys. Thank you very much. And for that matter, although the number at the top says 43, it's actually 23. I haven't figured out how to fix it. I have 23 subscribers too. And I mean, that's impressive as hell. I'm really kind of stunning that anybody would pay money to watch me play a game. I really appreciate that. There it is. Can never keep track of where all these flags are. I downloaded Bison UI. I got the updated maps. I have the little X's to tell me where they are. I still never expect them where they are. I think they need a bigger render range or something. Anybody about the place? Oh, I can feel that rum. It's awesome. Come on, thank you. I should get a marble gray cloak. I guess that doesn't count when you're, all right. My mouse died. I don't have the stick button on there. That's a weakness for that. I should fix that. Take it off there. Oh, well, I died for king and country. Thank you, Knat. Recharge all. Can't be much. Ooh, 50. It is much. I have to go play the Necro. I am going to call that done. I really appreciate the fact that you all are here watching me, and I would like to stay longer, but my arm is really starting to get to me, and I don't want to blow it by overplaying because I'm trying to stream 3 times a week. So if you enjoyed this stream, please hit follow, whatever. I broadcast Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights. I am playing theoretically 10 characters, and I will be back. Thank you very much. Here's who I am theoretically playing, and then I actually have exit credits. That didn't work.